This segment of Panther Sports Talk is brought to you by CFU, the power of service.
Welcome back to Panther Sports Talk. UNI's won 5 out of their last 6. They're red hot as they head to the playoffs. It's a home game Saturday, 4 o'clock. Make sure you're there for that. Let's talk about just the last 6 weeks and the focus it has taken to beat those top 10 teams and to go out and just win the day every single time you compete.
Well, it really has taken a focus, a lot of work during the week and a lot of intentional efforts by our players to make sure they made the plays going down the fourth quarter of those games. So I think that's been the difference of what we've done in fourth quarters, of converting and making the big plays going down the stretch in tight football games.
We talked about the special teams in last segment. What do you like about the way your defense is playing, especially in the last 5 or 6 weeks?
Yeah, I think the defense, we're doing a great job against the run. Our coverage has really gotten a lot better than what it was early in the season. And I think that has a lot to do with the coaches and the players connecting and becoming acquainted with each other. And there's no question our front seven are putting pressure on the quarterback.
What about the offensive side of the football? Again, you get dinged up, missing some key personnel depending on the game, but heading into the playoffs with that offensive unit.
Well, what I'd say about the offense is when Marcus came back in that South Dakota State game, that's when we really picked up another burst, and that's when we kind of changed offensively and changed the football team, because I thought Marcus brings an energy and a demeanor to our offense that it didn't have at that time, and it's kind of has grown within that group now, and you can see the confidence that they have when they hit the field, and a lot has to do with when Marcus Weinmiller returned.
Panthers 6-2 in the MVFC, finished second place. That's a tough conference, and how proud are you of that accomplishment?
Very proud. We wish we would have won it, and we had our opportunity to win it. And even as late as yesterday, we were in contention to be a co-champion. So very pleased that we're playing the last game of the season for the championship in the MVFC. And again, that bodes well to going into the playoffs, because this is unquestionably the toughest league.
Feel battle-tested having been through this league?
Oh, there's no question. I mean, I looked at the playoff committee and who's got the seeds, and we've already played, I believe, 3 of the top 8 seeds we've already played on our schedule. So it's nothing new to us now. We know what's out there. We just have to go get prepared and get ready for the particular team we're up against.
Coming up, we have a feature on Bryce Sweeney, a senior offensive lineman. What do you like about what he brings to this team?
Bryce Sweeney is UNI Football. You know, I say that because I came in here as an offensive lineman from Sioux City, started for us, got a starting role, and then unfortunately got hurt in the middle of the summer of his junior year. They couldn't play his whole junior season because of a back injury. So he sits the whole season out. Actually, could have been a career ending, but because of his drive to play the game and the love of the game, he got himself back on the field, and then to see him get through this season without those major injuries and no side effects from his surgery, I mean, it's great to have him out there, but that's the kind of guy you need in the fourth quarter playing for you.
Bryce Sweeney is UNI Football. Here's his story.